Trailer Park Mark. Yeah, talk to him. See, Trailer Park Mark was king. He was drinking whiskey, built a AR with a beam. He was trailer trash and he had a whole team. Yeah, the rowdiest motherfuckers this town ever seen. Got a call from the projects, they been running low. In the words, Trailer Park Mark had the elbows. Trailer Park Mark knew who ran the hood, his name Joe. And he needed the money because the sales been low. What up, Joe? Let's get down to business, I ain't coming to you. You gon' have to come and get it. And I got the light depths in, they 850. If you want a Zaza, it gon' cost you a kitty. Motherfuckers a little high, 1350. He said, Trailer Park Mark, man, come on, fuck with me. If I get 10 of them, can you do 1250? If I do 10 and 10, can you do 2500? Yeah, if you really bout it, Joe, don't be frontin', can't go any lower. I ain't doing it for nothing. 50 off the 8s and 100 off the sign. Riding from the Trailer Park to the hood, ain't far, and you gon' need someone to follow. Do you got a spare car? And you gon' probably need to come up in the day, not dark. Joe said he with it on the hood, that's a bet. I'm collecting my debt, then I'm coming to you next. Let's do good business, we gon' all make a check. Trailer Park Mark on gold, no it could be a threat. Trailer Park Mark only had 10 elbows. Hit the grow house, so said he need 20 more. And they got him for the same day on the road. Yeah, Trailer Park Mark in the main blood clothes. However many they grow, he gon' sell, cause it got box plays. He ain't fucking with the mail, yeah, fucking with the mail, put you in a jail cell. In a mobile home trap, they be moving hay bales. Now he waiting up with his best friend Biggie. He a big motherfucker, probably weigh 350. If somebody tried them, they can burn down the city. Everything but the mobile homes ain't that shit. They going over the plan on how the deal is made, and they gon' have back up too. They ain't getting played. Got Glocks with 30s, ARs with the 50. Biggie said, Lil Joe, he don't wanna fuck with me, and we gon' have a little homie ducked off in the back room that Joe won't see, hear, nor talk to. Mark said that's cool, no we got ours too. I know it like around here to hide a fucking body too. Week went by, then Joe finally rings, said he got his money ready. Yeah, when you tryna meet, Mark said he in the Trailer Park by Mickey D's trailer in the back front yard. Got a big tree, Joe said be there 5:30. Mark said you better hurry, it gets dark around 7. Then he walked to Mickey D's and got a McFlurry, and he called the team up, brought out the weapons. Met back at the trailer, and he gave Lil homie an AR-15. He's a good shot too, but he's only 18. If they make the wrong move, it gon' be a murder scene. Trailer Park Mark and Biggie waiting on the front deck. Hit 6 right now, and Joe, he ain't here yet, but he sent a text that he was on the way, was waiting on the tail. Man, you better hurry up, it's about to be dark as hell. Joe pulling up as it's just getting dark. They see he's got 3 dudes in the car, said his hell backed out, but he ain't got far. But he held some money up and said where the bows are. Trailer Park Mark said, come on, they inside. So Joe hopped out, followed by 2 guys. When they walked in, 20 P's was on the island. Joe looking at him, he smiling, handed the money, said count it, it's all there. I told you I'm about it. Trailer Park Mark counted the money, and it was straight, and he was happy as fuck. They made some money today. Then Joe handed the bags to one of his guys, and he went out to the car. Joe started talking about going to the bar. He knew Trailer Park Mark loved the bar. Then 2 guys ran back in the front door. Guns drawn, said everybody down on the floor. Trailer Park Mark ain't going, nah, he ain't no whore. Lil homie popped out, he started putting bodies on the floor. Bullets started flying, cause they all had guns. Trailer Park Mark shot Joe first, he's done. Biggie and Lil homie laid the other 2 out. Bodies twitching on the floor, they ain't making sounds. Biggie yelling, he got shot in the shoulder. Like, what the fuck, you motherfucker. But Lil homie never walked out of the hallway, and we heard him cry. Walked round the corner, he was shot in the chest, and we know he about to die. Trailer Park Mark walked out the trailer, wigging out. Joe's man still there, and the car he pulled out. Now he ain't got long till the cops gon' show, so we grabbed all his money and bowls. He hit the road, Biggie had to part ways to his trailer. He bounced, took tweezers and a knife to get the bullet out. I Trailer Park Mark ain't really got nowhere to go, can't go back. 3 dead in his mobile home. By the time cops showed, he was on the interstate. They ain't know what he drove, truck in his mama name. Trailer Park Mark life was over, ain't that a shame? On News Channel 5 finally got his fame. I don't know how he made it, but he drove straight to Panama. Found a shitty hotel and he paid him off. Then he bought a used truck, cash, left the old plate on it, gotta take off fast. And he stayed there for a couple days on the beach, not knowing what to do or say. And he left his old truck by the beach. He tryna stay moving cause he on TV. Gonna run out of money eventually, 40 G's. All he had from the mobile home trap in the piece. So we went to the dollar store, got a flip phone. So we called Biggie number, tryna check on the home. Biggie picked up, but he couldn't talk much. But he said that the cops told her tryna park up. But he think that he in the clear, they ain't know his name or know that he involved. And he told Trailer Park Mark that he talked to his mom. She was crying, lost her son. Know the cops gon' kill him when they catch him on the run. Man, his whole life done. He was trying to get funds, another drug deal, in a Trailer Park gone wrong. But Biggie said he had a guy named Ricky round the way that'll probably buy all the way, and they related, so we know it's straight. But it's gon' be a loss that I'ma have to take. I can't keep running with it, so that's okay. And I'll take 5 for him if I can stay a day. Come to find out, it's Louisiana. He gon' have to drive all through the night. Trailer Park Mark on the run for his fucking life. Now he's on his way to meet Ricky, riding down I-10, passing cops on the intersection, but they ain't even look at him. But he don't feel safe cause he can't go home, nowhere to go, and he's on his own. And he can't even call his mama's phone cause cause it might be tapped and the cops be on it. Talking about his soul, yeah, he sold it to the mobile home trap, now they own it. So we drove through the night, then he pulled up at Ricky's, a trailer way out in the cut. As he walked up, came on the porch light. Ricky walked out and he said, what's up? A friend of Biggie, to me is a friend indeed. I heard you had a long haul from Tennessee. I got a shed in the back with AC, and you're welcome to it. Do you got the tree? And he handed him the bows. He said they look good too, and they had a nose. He even gave Trailer Park Mark spare clothes. We'll talk more tomorrow, he had a long road. Cause this late, took a water hose, washed his face. Had a cot in the shed and it got changed. As he laid to sleep, he wondered of his fate. Could he run forever, come up with a fake name? Next day, woke up, him and Ricky had to talk. All the peas weighed over, and it was bomb. Ricky wanna know about what Mark been through, about Biggie, Joe, and Lil Homie too. So we told him, step by step, let him know how Joe tried to rob the elbow, and he got laid 6 feet below. That's fucked up, Ricky ain't with it, and he said that he would've shot him too. He said, Trailer Park Mark, can you keep this plug? I think I can help you. He said I can keep them coming if you let me stay in the shed here while I'm running. He said I got a little money, but I'm scared to move. The cops looking for me, and that, folks, is how it all happened. Ricky and Trailer Park Mark started trapping. Now Trailer Park Mark and Ricky at it, even called themselves some mobile home bandits. They flood the state, it's going well. Can't drive to the plug, get it through the mail. Trailer Park Mark even got a bigger building, ran water to it, fan in the ceiling. Shaved his head and got a face tat. Seen his wanted photo, can't look like that, he on the run. In a mobile home trap, got a fake ID, dead guy named Jack. See Trailer Park Mark, Jack back in business, and he feel like he had a new life. Been focused on the money, stacking digits, mobile home trap, jump all night. Now he feeling comfortable and getting careless, and he started fucking a bitch named Karen. Now Karen, she don't even know he on the run about his past life or the shit he done. Her and Trailer Park Mark drunk having fun. He blacked out, told her where he from. She remembered the story about what he did on the news. Next day she was thinking put together 1 and 2. Now she looking up the store, oh shit, and she seen a picture of him. Now she wigging out, cause she ain't know who she was fucked, and she ain't really wanna ask him about it, cause she was scared. So she ghosted Trailer Park Mark, never called back, he ain't really cared. Went and traded her for a younger bad bitch, even had blonde hair. But he ain't know that she knew what she knew, he wasn't prepared. So out of spite she called the police, told him who he was and where he gon' be. And now the feds coming, they pullin' up, they got Trailer Park Mark fucked up, cause he ain't going down without a fight. They better lock his ass up the rest of his life. They surrounded the shed, they ain't talking nice. Out the mobile home traps on the road of dice. Trailer Park Mark, he ready to die, ain't no way out, he got a Glock 9. It's a standoff, he running out of time, so he started drinking clear moonshine. He put the gun to his temple but he couldn't shoot. They saying come out now, he said fuck you, he wanna die, but he can't shoot himself, so he gon' go out getting shot by someone else. He took his last shot, kicked the door open, Glock in his hand, they opened fire on him. He didn't get to shoot, they shot him so fast, in his arm, hand, chest, and his ass, so he hit the ground splat. Trailer Park Mark shot down in the mobile home trap. This is a story of Trailer Park Mark Part 2. Yeah, you probably thought that Trailer Park Mark was dead, cause he was shot in his arm, hand, chest, and ass. Bullets flying like flash, man, it happened so fast. Gave his life to the mobile home trap for some cash. Bullets started off with Ricky, you probably wonder what happened. Vince raided his trailer when Trailer Park Mark was shot. Had 100 P's in the trailer, his wrist won't get no slapping. Scales, gummies, wax, cards, vacuum sealer, guns, trapping. Gave his ass 10 years in prison, he's out the equation. Locked his ass up, left him to rot. Nah, they wasn't playing, and he ain't rat, he ain't fold, never wrote a statement. Feds pissed off, they can't get his plug, yeah, they fucking hate it. But you probably wanna know how the fuck Trailer Park Mark lived. The cops and ambulance saved his life, man, they sure did. The only gunshot he had lethal was the one in his chest. See, the feds was calm, seen this once or twice, they wasn't even stressed. He had a sucking chest wound, the air was filling up his chest, so they sealed it with some type of plastic so his lung wouldn't collapse. The ambulance arrived, took his ass straight to surgery. He told y'all he was mobile home trap until he DIE. On the operation table, his heart stopped, but they brought him back. While his lung trying to collapse, he must have had a heart attack. They got the bullet out his lung, he on the table, but he's stable. Yeah, he barely made it, mobile home guys did him a favor. He's in critical condition, so he's yet to go to prison. Lucky Ricky called Biggie, and he told him what had happened, and he even told him he probably be based off the gunshot. Even got a cousin that worked the ER, they gon' have to talk. Biggie know her name, wanna see if she can scope the spot. On his way to New Orleans, the only hope that Mark died. Biggie went up to her house and told her how he related to Ricky. He said, please, I don't have no other shot, can you help me? Told her that he best friend. So now he know the floor ain't a section where he at. He took a picture of it, walking around, following the map. He passed the janitor, he nodded, grabbed his cap. He looked back at the janitor and also tipped his cap. And he found where intensive care was, but he couldn't make it through the doors. He gon' need a key card to make it in his fucking door. So we walk back outside, don't really know what to do. Remember the janitor, and he bet he got a card too, but he gon' have to come back late at night. It's too busy, janitor wasn't nowhere near his size. He's like 350, so he went to Tractor Supply, got some coveralls. He gon' try to find a janitor and he gon' jack his jaw. So now we creep up to the hospital and park in handicap. He got duct tape and zip ties, but don't know where the janitor at. So we creeping around and waiting and watching. He finally spot him. He gon' have to knock this motherfucker out. Tape him and Robin. He was down the hallway, he was cleaning up commodes. Biggie ran in on him, punched him straight in his nose, knocked him out, zip tied his hands and feet, taped his mouth closed. Lucky the janitor put up a sign, the bathroom's closed. He gon' be left in the stall for a while before they know. Now Biggie got the card, he in a rush, he got to go. He even took a mop and bucket for more cover, getting close. He made it through it, it ain't taking long to find the room, cause a cop was sitting out front of it, he seen him too. They looking at each other, he gotta decide what to do. He walked off, said, "Sir, you need some coffee? I'll go get you some." Cop said, "I'm good for now, but thank you, sir." No one looking, Biggie pulled out a gun, aimed it at his dick. Then the cop threw his hands up and he ain't talk or flinch. Then Biggie told him turn around and open up the door. Then they walked in, he took his gun and laid him on the floor. Taped his mouth, zip tied his feet, handcuffed him to the bed. And you know he knocked his ass out, one punch to the head. Trailer Park Mark leaned up, told him 5 a.m. the shift changed, but the nurses, they been in and out, we ain't got long to escape. He said we need to untie the cops, cause I'ma need his clothes. So they stripped him naked, took his uniform, we need to go. Now Trailer Park Mark was living, he had been shot in the ass, so he gon' have to walk carefully, he can't move fast. Now they walking out the room, the nurse seen him, but from the back she knew something was up, because the first cop was fat. But they only need like 5 minutes to make it to the car. When they make it off the elevator, they ain't got far. But the nurse had found the cop, now security on their ass. Security was on point, a guard showed up fast. As soon as Biggie and Mark seen him, they both start to blast. Now guard dead, they see the door, they gotta dash. But Trailer Park Mark can't run, so Biggie, he picked him up. Mark hanging off his back, shot the hospital up. But they made it to the car, hit the gas, they on the way. And they think that they gon' be free if they hit the interstate. That's the only chance they got, won't make it through no cop chase. A cop passed them with they lights on, ain't even look they way. Mark said, "Biggie, I can't believe you came back for me." Biggie told him, "Oh shit, well the trailer park was boring." They hit the interstate, they tryna decide where to go. Marky left the truck in Florida, so he can't go there no more. Well, Kentucky, Tennessee, yeah, that's a no. Biggie said, "Fuck it, let's go to Cali and grow dope." That's a long ride, like a 28-hour drive. Fuck it, let's ride. Mobile home gods, let us buy. How the fuck you break me out, you mobile home superhero? Biggie said, "I knocked the janitor out and took his fucking key code." No, they fucked up, they ain't mean to shoot that many people. Trailer Park Mark said, "I ain't have no choice, was them or me though." Had to stop and sleep in New Mexico, they drove all they could. Biggie told Mark he shouldn't have ever fucked with the hood. Trailer Park Mark laughed, said he hoped Joe right. They slept at a truck stop and he dropped the uniform from the cop. When they woke up next morning was America's most wanted, and they still in the same car the whole world probably looking for. Said they can't go to Cali, now we gon' have to leave the states, and they gon' have to change this car out before it's too late. Biggie said he know a chick who used to live in Mexico. They tryna get some information how to cross, cause they don't know. Had like 50K cash, that's his life savings, that won't last him very long, so this a fucked up situation. Biggie hit Ariana, asked how he could cross the border. Told him you don't wanna go to Mexico, it's too dangerous. Told her, "Bitch, I'm mobile home rich, I been built for this, and I ain't got no other option. I'm America's most wanted, my only option is to leave the states, I'm being hunted. If you don't help me now, I'm probably dead and I ain't frontin'. Only way that you can make it cross is the cartel. I heard it cost you 5 G's to help you make it over there." Biggie told her he got the money, so that won't be a problem. Said she knows some bricks that shit could cost it, hold on, let me call him. So a couple hours went by and she's calling back. "So how far are you from Las Cruces? Look up on the map, that's like 5 hours from us. What is up with that?" She said her friend had a plug on the border crossing, that's where it's at. She said the cartel can meet you there, but you gon' have to walk across the border through the desert in the dark. They could meet you in Las Cruces, take you where you need to personally. This is Say So, Trailer Park Mark and Biggie. They ain't got nowhere else they can go. He told her send the 80. I'm on my way, I am on the road. They hit a Walmart, they gon' need some shit to go. Hiking boots, water bottle, backpacks, dry food, lighter, buck knife, bug spray, cause the skeeters be biting. Oh shit, Trailer Park Mark, can you go hiking? He said yeah, but he need a week or two to rest. Don't forget, 2 weeks ago I got shot in the chest. When they pulled up to the address, met a guy named Valdez. They was on a farm, put them in a barn to lay they head. Next day woke up, and it's time to chop it up. He had a map and a GPS, show us the pickup. You gon' walk through the night and watch out for border control. And if you see they headlights, you better drop down low. Now this the desert, and it don't give forgiveness. I've seen it take the lives of women, men, and children. Once you cross the border, you gotta watch for federales. You want passports and new names, that's 2 more thousand. Cartel will meet you there and take you to the safe house. From there to fly you to Cancun, that's 5 more thousand. You'll have a passport, a new name. When they drop you off from there, you're in the clear, and you're on your own, that's what it costs. So they agreed. Trailer Park Mark got a heal in 2 weeks. To be continued. Look out for Trailer Park Mark, the story part 3. Coming to you soon. Mobile home free. Yeah. Yeah. This is a story of Trailer Park Mark part 3. Trailer Park Mark healed. It's been a month since he was shot. Could be a little early to hype. The only option that he got. Him and Biggie know they leave tonight. He's mentally prepared. Valdez gon' take him, drop him off in the desert. They start there. Started talking about the past. Mark said that he regret mainly being responsible for they little homie's death. Biggie said, hold on Mark, you know that he ain't dead. He made it out, yeah, that shot barely missed his chest. He was standing sideways, the bullet went across his chest. So all that blood was coming from his pecs. That shot wasn't direct, but we was wigging now, so we ain't really stopping yet. First time I talked to you, I ain't even know yet. And I ain't hear back from you, but I thought you knew that. Cause once you got settled, you ain't never called back. They called him Lil J, and we ain't get his name in the beginning. Ran off after them when he realized he was living. Even hit the AR underneath of his mama's underpinning. Never went to the hospital, but he really needed stitching. Had someone sew it up with fishing line. The scar was wicked, yeah, he single wide certified for real. I ain't kidding. Mark like damn, that's why the news only said 3 bodies. Need to get in touch with Jay someday and tell him that I'm sorry. Only got a couple hours till they hike for they life. They had their last meal before they leave, and it was nice. Homemade steak, tacos, and that verde sauce bite. Running from the feds, they cooked up a appetite. In the car they had, they gon' had to leave it with Valdez, and he gon' strip it down to sell the parts, and he gon' scrap the rest. Yeah, they had to dot their I's and cross their T's before they leave. Mark said, I wonder how the trailers in Mexico bout to be. Valdez showed, and he said, Mark, are you ready? He asked him if ramen was a noodle, but he ain't get the same. Time to load up, grab your bag, hop in the truck. Y'all been running for a long time, hope y'all keep that same luck. And so you know you're about to meet the Sinaloa cartel. That one was ran by El Chapo, one of the strongest over there. You don't wanna cross them, cause they'll be quick to cut your head off. So when you're running, don't do no extra talking to piss them off. Biggie said, cool, ain't no turning back, now let's go. Rowdy trailer trash in the truck, and they headed down the road. They pull up, get dropped off at the edge of another farm. They got the map and GPS, even a set phone, and they guns in case they see a Mexican wolf or coyote. Cause them motherfuckers might be hungry trying to eat somebody. Usually they scared and they run away, so it's unlikely. But a wolf pack, they might try to jump on us. If they starving now, they trucking through the desert, navigating through the moonlight. This they only chance for freedom, so they gotta do it right. They gotta cross the border and break a far left to meet their destination. Still 85 degrees at night, so it's hot, they fucking blazing. They cross near Campo Volcanico Portillo, then go towards El and they gotta run up out the desert and hop up in the truck. They know it's a green army truck with like curtains on the back, and on the side of it is a Mexican flag. They got the coordinates and they can't miss the pickup. Got a plan to put to work and I ain't got no time for hiccups. As they walk at first, still in the US, they gotta cross the border. They're going through a place, no fence, no wall, it's in the boonies. And it's pretty much empty, so they won't be bothered. They can't believe this shit, they life should be a fucking movie. Now to cross the border, wasn't sure exactly where they walking round Campo Volcanico, people camping right there. They seen some headlights on the dirt road, so they dropped down. It was an off-roading Jeep, they hoped that they can't see them now. They kept going, so they in the clear, man, this shit's wild. But it sure beats going to trial. They got like 50 kilometers to go, it's mostly flat, they worried they ain't got enough water in they backpack. Looking up at the moonlight, it's a clear sky, and they hear coyotes howling, so they know they close by. Biggie said he'll knock the motherfuckers out, they wanna try. Trailer Park Mark said I'll shoot them bitches, they gon' die. Hope they don't get bit by no snake or scorpion. As a kid they played cops and robbers, now it ain't pretend. Continued through the night, past a few dirt roads, but one of them spotted them and they stopped on the road. It was a man alone and they don't understand what he spoke. They put their hands up, walk towards the headlights. They don't know if he tryna help them out or he the federales. Mark pulled his gun out and he started shooting. He shot him in the head, the Mexican is dead. When they looked at him in the truck, think that he's a regular man. Maybe he was trying to help him, but they can't take the chance. They throw his body in the desert behind the bush and took his van. Then they drove it for a while to continue down the road. They wanna drive it straight through the desert, but it won't go, cause all of the plants was in the way. They tried it though, they barely made it through, but they had to drive slow. They couldn't see the best, they wanna turn on the lights. Something hit the radiator, so the engine's about to die. They left it in the desert and they walked rest the way. They even made it early to the spot from the time they saved. They seen the army truck pull up with the flag on the side. They hopped out acting like that they was checking on the tires, so they ran. They hopped in the back and that was that. Now they a long way from the mobile home trap. Yeah, from there they took them to the safe house. When they was there, they ain't really understand nothing out they mouth. They was talking Spanish, but we understand the word Cancun. Trailer Park Mark held his thumbs up, said Cancun, and they ain't stayed there for very long, only a day or two. Took us to a private airport, had a private plane too, but it was shitty. Yeah, that motherfucker looked bad. Ain't no way they made it this far to die in a plane crash, but they hopped on it. It's the only chance they had. Now they got a flight for 3 hours and a half, so they landed. Yeah, now they in Cancun. They even got their new names and passports too. And they see white people there in nice hotels, so they grabbed a room by the beach in a hotel. They got 30K cash and that's all they had. Eventually it's gon' run out, they gon' need to make cash. They had to find a place to live, so who would've guessed? They found a trailer park, Cancun camping, Echo Cannabis. In Trailer Park Mark finally got the chance to call his mom. She was crying, told him she ain't have no son. Damn. Ooh. Watch out for part 4. The story of Trailer Park Mark will continue. Mobile home rich. The story of Trailer Park Mark Part 4. Is this the final chapter? Mark and Biggie made it to a trailer, who'da knew they found a trailer park in Mexico, Cancun. Shit go wrong, this time they ain't got nowhere to run, and they gotta find a way out to get up they funds. Whole year went by, they been running dry. They bout to had to get the life of crime another try, but the only thing that they ever did was trapping. They ain't got the clientele here to move like that. No job worth a damn, really where they at, so they gon' try to make a plan, cause they gotta bounce back. Had an idea, getting cocaine, flip it in the States. They ain't got a plug, can't cross back that way. They need a plug in the cartel to get the weight, and they gon' need some dealers in the USA. They gon' call Valdez back, see what he say. Know the Sinaloa cartel got cocaine. They caught him up, but the phone didn't ring, so they guessed he must have been out the game. In the time that passed, they been learning Spanish, they been hanging out at the Grand Oasis. Ain't used to being broke, wanna live lavish. Used to be the plug, they was boss status. Need a plug, asking Mexicans for cocaine. I found one that said they had someone to meet you. Had a scorpion symbol that they had seen before by the dudes who dropped them off at the airport. The top man that they follow, El Mayo, and they heard his name around. Know they gotta be careful, that's a co-leader of the Sinaloa. He's the main guy, sent to shop across the border. They gon' meet tomorrow night, gotta keep their mind right. They better roll the dice again, gamble with their life. And the Mexican about to meet, his name Juan. He told us where to meet, we better roll up on it. Pulled up a bunch of Mexicans around with AKs, standing by the driveway like they manned the gate. Now they couldn't turn back if they wanted to, it's too late. They point to a building in the back, said that way. Walked in, bricks of cocaine was everywhere. Enough product around to be a millionaire. Trailer Park Mark asked Juan, what's the ticket on the kilo? 153,000 pesos, that's 8K in the US dollar, and it's not stepped on. We talking pure product. They said they only got the money for 1.5 kilos. Juan looked at him and he kinda laughed. They said, Juan, we been down bad on the run, but we get this plug, we'll be right back on. I'm about to set up shop back at home. I'm talking about the US, where I'm from, and we gon' all make millions when this shit is done. When it comes to moving weight, we'll be number one. Juan gon' give Trailer Park Mark and Biggie a chance. 1 kilo, and I have to see where they stand. If they gon' come back, double up and stick to the plan. Now they need some runners, calling up old friends. They call Lil J to see how he doing. Yeah, he been trapping, he been making money. Said since y'all left the plug fucking with me. Yeah, the grow house, now I run the city. Told them they give him 1 kilo for 25K. They gon' have to figure out how to mail it some way. Told them you gon' flip that to 50 all day, and that's a whole lot of motherfucking money to make. Stepping on the coat, Jay won't know they about to gain a whole kilo. That much weight and it's so pure, Jay won't know anyway. They about to make 62.5K. Mark hit Juan, asked if he had to plug your customers. Yeah, they paid all, so they can't stop them. They only gotta go to a certain post office, then they handle all of it. Ain't that awesome? So Lil J got the mobile home trap jumping. Lil J like, damn, yeah, y'all ain't frontin' in a month. Got the money back, now they on track. Gotta hit Juan back, he was happy as a matter of fact. Get 8 kilos for 60,000. If they flip that right, that's 200,000. Biggie like, damn, I want a mansion on the island. Trailer Park Mark staring at the cocaine, smiling. Now they gon' have to go and build a bigger team, hitting all they old plugs, tell them what it be. Won't take long, they gon' run all the trailer parks. The feds can't get us over here, ain't that smart. Won't be longer, man, yo gon' know who they are. Cause a year went by, they been going hard. Even went and bought a double wide and a yard. And the local Sinaloas, they know who they are, and they don't fuck with them cause they work for Juan. And one day, randomly they can't call Juan, so they drove to the spot. Most of them gone, and they can feel in their gut that something's wrong. So they go back home, they don't know what's up. Next thing, pull up a couple pickup trucks. El Mayo wants to see you come with us. They don't have no other choice, so they hopped in the truck and they took him to El Mayo's mansion. He had a gate made of gold, now that's a statement, but they know we dangerous and they ain't playing. Went to the pool in the back, El Mayo was saying. He said Juan been stealing, he been skimming up the top for his unloyalty. We cut his head off. El Mayo seen the work they been putting in. Now there's no more Juan and they work for him. Now they supply don't end and it's fronted, and the only thing they can't do is fuck up the money. They even got a team of Mexicans working for him. The other land around they double wide, yeah they bought it. Now they gon' build their own trailer park in Mexico. They tryna find them a couple gringos to put on the team, so they call Jay, they wanna fly him to Cancun for him to stay. So he on his way, and now they back in action. 3 gringos in Mexico, mobile home trapping. Year later in the trailer park, build a mansion. Cartels called in the mobile home bandits, and they built an empire. They surrounded the trailer park with barbed wire. Sinaloa cartel got a couple rivals. CJNG has been giving them problems. Time for them to prove themselves, go and fuck them up. El Mayo got a farm that he won't lay to dust. So Mark and Biggie put together a team they trust. And fuck CJNG, they about to get crushed. Hey, load up, load up. We about to get these motherfuckers. Let's show them what the mobile home bandits about. So it's midnight, they pulling up 6 trucks deep. Got a RPG and M16s, even a machine gun on the back of a Jeep. Coming for CJNG. As they pulled up, there was men by the gate. Shot them immediately, nowhere to escape. But the gunshots ring, bring everybody out. Biggie shot the RPG at the main fucking house, and the rest of them shot anyone they seen. They ain't even lose a man, man, they kept the whole team. Was a stash house where they kept the money and the drugs. Got fucked up by some mobile home thugs. Tore the whole place up, burnt that motherfucker down. They was ordered to take your mayor what they found. And they did, but you know that they kept some of it, cause they don't know what they got, so fuck it. Somebody must have lived, seen 3 white men, and they told CJNG what they did. They tryna get revenge, they don't take no shit. Wasn't very hard to find where they live. El Mayo only one fucking with the white boys, and and they been ranking up, they been making noise. Anybody about to step to them get destroyed. Trailer Park Mark and Biggie, now they move with a convoy. CJ and G, they been plotting on them. Ain't that they Trailer Park, is where they want them. Mobile home bandits been getting ready. Got guards around the Trailer Park, strapped up heavy machine guns set round the park, clock steady. Even got guard pit bulls, they been in training. In the Federalists, they can't even fuck with them. El Mayo got the motherfuckers paid off. Other cartels never seen a gringo ball. CJ and G want blood no matter the cost. So to pick tonight, they gon' burn down the Trailer Park. It's about to be war torn. CJ and G pulled up 30 G's deep. Even had machine guns and RPGs. Mark had a lookout spot down the street. He knew they was coming and they had to flee. Soon as they pull up, they about to meet 50 guys with M16s and RPGs. So when they pull up, all hell breaks loose. They shot up their Jeeps and shot their trailers too. But the Trailer Park on fire. Got guys dying on both sides. Trailer Park Mark and Biggie had to mention in the back, waiting on them if they make it through the front lines. And they coming cause a couple made it to the back. They want a small amount of reinforcements pulling up. They in trouble, they gon' wait. Only got 20 more guys with them. Don't forget about the dogs, yeah, the dogs gon' skill them. Trailer Park Mark and Biggie ready. They strapped if they gon' die in the mobile home truck. Trailer Park Mark and Biggie ready. They strapped if they gon' die in the mobile home truck. Better catch them at the front gate. Oh, they mention Mark, let the dogs loose. They shooting at the henchmen, they laying motherfuckers down. But they're still outnumbered, so they moving up. Had to run up in the mansion, get ready. Throw their guns up, cause they coming through the front. Machine gun top stairs of the main ballroom. Just Trailer Park Mark, J and Biggie in the room. And they been down like this before. Had the mobile home trap for life, they ain't no whore. They running in the front door, shooting, they be shooting back. Bodies piled by the front door. They keep coming and they be laying them down. Guess that they want an encore. One of the motherfuckers snuck in the side, and they shot Lil J, really got him this time. And his body dropped at the top of the stairs. Biggie jerking down the hallway to the back office. Trailer Park Mark said, hell no, they ain't gon' stop. Truck that on 2 hand grenades. 100 dead bodies laying through the mobile home trap. Been a fucked up day. Now they in the office, Lil J about to bleed out. Told Mark and Biggie they need to get out now. Out the back window, he gon' try to take them down. But Mark said, hell no, we can't leave you now. But fuck no, Lil J, we can't leave you to die. There can't be that many left to shoot, we gotta try. They know there's like 10 of them left, and they creeping through the hall. Creeping through the hall. Biggie blocked the back door with the laid over bar. And it's time to pray to God. They took cover behind a laid over desk. It's time to give them all that they got left. Next thing you know, the shooting coming through the door. Mark running low on ammo, can't shoot much more. Threw his last hand grenade, blew a few feet off. The floor caved in, that's when they saw that Biggie was hitting the stomach. He started to vomit. Said fucking stood up, shot his last few rounds. Biggie got hit again, he's laid down. Jay, he ain't moving, he ain't making a sound. With a story of Trailer Park Mark in now. On his own, by the back window, he's gonna go out shooting. He's a crazy gringo. Last 3 men running in and they shot Trailer Park Mark. He fell out the window, landed in the pool. But he sprayed them fools with an AK. Yeah, he took them with him, let the blood pour. But he sprayed them fools with an AK. Yeah, he took them with him, let the blood pour. Sprayed them fools with an AK. Yeah, he took them with him, let the blood pour.